Hey everybody. So it is a Wednesday, yeah. All my days go together. So it's Wednesday. We're gonna talk about how to manage multiple clients while also building your business. So I've seen some people kind of struggle with this. Like they will focus so much on their client work that they forget about they have a business of their own that they have to build, and then that kind of sets you up. Hey Aisha, for like when, let's say one of your clients no longer needs your services, and then you haven't been marketing or like building your business as much because you've been focusing so much on their work, that now since they don't need you anymore, you lost a client and now you need to find another client. So let me share this in my group. So we're going to talk about how I okay, let me focus. So we're going to talk about how I build my business, but also handle multiple client work. So if you don't know, I'm Neka Williams from Neka Said, and I am a virtual assistant, and I'm also a virtual assistant coach. So, hey, I'm glad you caught me live. So I'm a virtual assistant and a virtual assistant coach. So therefore, I have a lot of clients. I have like 3 virtual assistant services clients, and then I have 4 coaching clients. So and I have 7 people that I have to make sure is good throughout the week. And then I also have to build my business on top of that, just to make sure that I'm staying in line and reaching my goals personally while also helping everyone reach their goals, their business goals. So first thing first, what I do is every Sunday, I write in my planner and I lay out what I'm going to do that week. And I lay out first when I have my coaching calls, and then I also lay out when I work on my services. So most of the time from 9 in the morning to 12 is when I work on my virtual assistant services. Hey Janet, hey Dion, hey guys. So 9 in the morning to 12 is when I normally work on my virtual assistant services, because my son goes to school. I drop him off about 8:40 or something like that. So come back home, grab something, get settled, and then 9 to 12 I work on my virtual assistant services. From 12 to about 2-ish, it depends on my coaching calls. That's when I handle my coaching calls. So I do all of that throughout the day, and then at 2:30 I go live for Facebook, and then most of the time I work on my own business in the evening. So what that consists of is planning out my social media posts, interacting in group, interacting in my group. Hey Irene. Oh yes, Irene, it's pretty hard. So in the evening I really focus on like my business, as far as planning out my social media posts, planning out what I'll do in groups, planning out my blogs, my newsletters, different things like that. So what I'm trying different for 2018 is I pretty much have my whole 2018 planned out, as far as what I want to write about each day, my blog posts, my newsletters, my Facebook Lives, which I need to know. You guys let me know what else you want me to discuss on these Facebook Lives, because I go live Monday through Friday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have any kind of questions, let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely have a live on it. But that's kind of how I structure my day. I don't work as many hours on my business because right now I have everything kind of snowball. So once you put in all the work up front, it kind of takes a life of its own. And then I like to plan my content out so I don't really have too much that I'm doing during the week while my son is home. If I have like a blog post or a newsletter, I'll try to squeeze that in the morning times between my coaching calls or my services calls, so I can go ahead and get those done. Or I may do it late at night. Oh, okay, Irene. I want to... Oh, that's so funny, because I'm going to be releasing something, and it's on the lines of those, because I'm going to have I really like doing strategy calls. So stay tuned, Irene, because yeah, it's gonna be coming real soon. I'm gonna release something. But so as far as handling my multiple clients, so the fun part is that I set out time in the morning from 9 to 12 for those 3 clients. So I'll work on A, B, and C. We'll just say A, B, and C, and then I have a certain amount of time that I work on their work, their tasks, whatever they need me to do. Of course, sometimes someone task may be lighter than the other one, and of course, the one of them may take over a majority of the time, which is pretty much fine. I'm not really strict into my routine, but I do like to have a routine so I know what I'm focused on, because if I don't, then I would just sit down and then probably be in Facebook groups just doing, talking to you guys all day. So I think first what you want to do is have a plan. Sit down, make a plan for the next day, or if you don't want to do it, like I do, a week in advance, which I know somebody was talking about in the group. They don't really like to plan out a week in advance because what if something changes? I was the same way. And so what I started doing is use erasable pens, because I'm all about, stuff happens, spontaneous things change. I'm not strict like that. And so I can erase it and kind of change things around as I see fit. So I do say, try to break up your client work. Try to have your client work and then have your own business work, because both are equally important. Of course, we have our client work that's bringing in the money, but you need to build your business so you can continue to bring in that revenue too. So, of course, I use Asana, and some guys like Trello or other project management tools. But I sit down and I make a plan for the week, and then every night after my shows, I don't know if you guys know, but I plan out my shows too. I watch a show every night. So after my show go off, I always see what I need to do the next day. What calls do I need that I'll have the next day? What do I need to get ready for the next day? Anything like that. So it's all about first making a plan so you can know what you need to do. Set out time for your services that you're providing for your clients, and then set out time for you to promote your business too. So I think that's all for me. Do you guys have any kind of questions regarding handling multiple clients? So make a plan. So I would say right now, today, whenever you have time, figure out what you'll do tomorrow. And figure out what do you need to do. Some people are still in a 9-to-5, which I salute you guys. That's super hard. And some people have kids at home, which I salute you guys too. That's super hard. I did that over the break, and that was kind of difficult. But we have to what I say is put in your non-negotiables, your 9-to-5, your appointments, your calls, put those in, and then pencil in anything else that you need to do around that time. We fit our business into our personal life and not our personal life into our business. That's my motto. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you don't have any other questions, I think that is all. I do. Okay. So for me, I don't create content. So my client has an actual schedule, social media calendar that she shares with me. And then I just go into the schedule and post everything or schedule everything there. Or if she has other posts that she wants to put on there, I just put it in. So I don't create content. It's already laid out for me, and I just go in and post it for her. But yeah, if you create content, then you definitely need a plan. You have to sit down and see when you'll do everything. But I don't offer that service. It's kind of time consuming. It's already hard for my own business. But if you like it, you like it. Any other questions before I jump out here? Email. I use email. I use email for 2 out of 3 of my clients. We use email. One of my other clients, I use Slack, which is an instant messenger. And that's my project. I'm the project manager for her, so I'm in there all the time. And we can talk to the contractors in there and get their tasks set up that way. But email. I'm so simple. You guys know I'm so simple. I do everything through email. Any other questions, DM? Or anybody else? Perfect. Okay, so you guys let me know if you have any other questions that you want to be answered on the daily shows. But I think that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you're a replay viewer and type replay. But I think that's all. Thank you guys. I love you. Talk to you tomorrow.